When did you realize a smile can hide 1,000 tears? I worked at a little cafe on the corner of 5th Street. I knew everyone who came in. Mr. Beasley ordered a medium roast with 2 pumps of hazelnut every single morning at 7:15. Rachel needed oat milk because dairy made her sick. Kyle acted all grumpy but secretly loved cinnamon in his cappuccino. He'd never admit it though. I wore bright red lipstick every shift, drew smiley faces on cups with a Sharpie, made everyone laugh when they ordered. I memorized all their names, their kids' names, their dogs' names. When the animal shelter did a charity thing last year, I memorized 112 orders without writing anything down. My manager said I was a wizard. But there was this new guy who started in March. His name was Troy. Quiet dude, always showed up early, never complained about closing duties. He was cool, didn't ask stupid questions or try too hard to be friends. About 2 weeks in, Troy noticed something. I'd disappear into the walk-in fridge for like 10 minutes at a time, just stand there in the cold. He saw me go in with dry eyes and come out with red puffy ones. But I'd fix my lipstick real quick, slap on a smile, and go back to the register like nothing happened. He never said anything. I appreciated that. One Thursday morning, we had the usual rush. Mr. Beasley came in. Rachel was running late but texted her order. Kyle grunted at me like always. Everything felt normal. I was making a vanilla latte when my vision got blurry. The room started spinning. Next thing I knew, I woke up on the floor with Troy holding my head and some customer calling 911. The ambulance came. They asked for my emergency contact. I didn't have a mom or dad to call. No siblings. No best friend. The number in my phone was Laura, my old caseworker from the system. That's when everything came out. I aged out of foster care when I turned 18, moved 7 times before that. I had this thing with food, couldn't eat right for years. Still went to therapy every Wednesday at 4:30. The cafe wasn't just my job. It was the only place I felt like I mattered, like I wasn't broken. But pretending to be okay every single day, that was killing me. I thought if I smiled hard enough, maybe I'd start believing it. Maybe I'd become the happy girl everyone thought I was. Troy visited me in the hospital. He didn't bring flowers or say sorry. He just sat there and said, "You don't have to be okay all the time, you know." I cried for like an hour. When I got back to the cafe 3 weeks later, I almost didn't go inside. I thought everyone would look at me different, like I was fragile or pathetic. But when I walked in, the whole register counter was covered in sticky notes. Hundreds of them. Yellow, pink, blue, green. They were everywhere. Mr. Beasley wrote, "Your smile got me through my wife's chemo." Rachel's note said, "You made my mornings feel less lonely after my divorce." Even Kyle, grumpy Kyle, left one that said, "Thanks for remembering the cinnamon. You're good people." I stood there reading them, crying again, but this time it felt different. Like maybe I wasn't pretending anymore. I taped one note to the register. It said, "Thank you for seeing me." Troy handed me my apron and said, "Welcome back, wizard."